Good morning, happy Monday, friends. Checking in, seeing how things are going. Feeling a little off the rails, but you know what? It's a fresh week and we are allowed to change our minds. We're allowed to change our directions. We're allowed to do something different. So if you need that gut check today, do it with me. Whatever it is for you. Maybe it's a new personal development book. Maybe it's a new workout. Maybe it's just realigning your thoughts. Maybe it's your nutrition. So this morning on our Zoom, we all were talking about nutrition, and a lot of us are going to go revisit, pick back up 2BMindset. So if you have Beachbody On Demand, there are a couple different nutrition programs that are all lifestyles. It's not a diet. And 2BMindset is one of them. So if you don't have this journal, you can go ahead and print it off. You can click over to your 2BMindset tab, look at program materials, and you can print all of these off, or you can use an app. There's an app tracker somewhere. I'm sure you can find it. If you ordered a recent challenge pack, you probably got this. So dig it out, find it, okay? Pull it out and don't be afraid to start it. I can sometimes procrastinate beginning something new because I feel like I have to know all the things and I have to watch all the content and I have to be good at it. And you don't have to consume all the things before you begin. You can begin and mess up as you go. You can begin and learn and realign and be like, oh, you can connect the dots. So I've looked at this program before. I've filled out several of these journals. And for some reason, it's so simple, but I tend to make it much more complicated. Anyone else? Can you relate to that? So today, instead of my workout, I watched a couple of the videos and I pulled out my tracker and I just wrote down some things, and here I am. I'm not going to be perfect. I'm going to mess up as I go, but I'm going to be intentional and I'm just going to realign as much as I need to. If you don't want to do this nutrition program, that's okay. You don't have to, but if you are feeling off kilter or unhappy with your progress or just really overwhelmed with where to begin, this is a great place to begin. So that being said, it's not going to be perfect, but I'm committed to sharing my journey with you and using you as my accountability and inviting you to use me and this group and this space as your accountability. Okay? Okay, great talk. So it's a new week. There are quite a few things planned. I hope you show up for some of them. We have those 2 standing date Zooms every day. There's 5:30 a.m. Mountain Standard and also 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. I just got off, so that call, it actually runs for quite a while. So if that time doesn't work, it's not like if you're late, you can't join. You just join when you can, put yourself on mute, take a screenshot if you want, share it on your social if that's your thing, and just use it as accountability. We also have a cooking club, starts back up tomorrow night. I've shared that recipe. It is a... who is it by? I don't know. I've shared the recipe in here, but it's a white, I don't know. It's a chicken salsa verde tortilla soup thing. I don't really know. It looks good, so I'm going to make it. You can jump on Cooking Club. It starts at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I've got it on even when I'm not cooking, but it's just kind of fun to like see everyone, and we have a seltzer or some water and just, do the thing. So that's happening tomorrow. Sundays we have a meal prep call now. I'm going to do an Ask a Coach, but I am procrastinating picking a time in a day. I was going to do Monday nights, but then I realized I already was committed to Monday nights. You don't really care, but we're talking about it anyway. So if that's something you need, if you want that extra accountability or you need an evening workout, will you let me know so that I can tailor it around people who will show up? Because there is nothing worse than like taking time out of my day in life and then getting on and having no one show up with me. Yeah. So anyway, I want this to be something that serves you and helps you, not just something where I'm like the star player, because we don't need that, okay? This is community, and it's about you owning your journey and just feeling proud of where you're at. And if you don't feel proud, well then making those tweaks and realignments so that you do feel proud, right? Because it's not just about a number. It's not about the size. This is about you deciding that you get to be a winner every single day. And the way you become a winner every single day is by making a promise and then taking little bits of action every single day. So I'm going to leave you with a couple thoughts. I watched a few of the 2BMindset videos, and she said something about when we have too big of a goal, if it's a weight loss goal or it's a progress goal, it can get really discouraging because it doesn't feel like it's happening fast enough. But if instead you shift your focus to just 2 pounds at a time. So if you're trying to lose weight or you're trying to build muscle, just focus on 2 pounds at a time. That's so much more manageable. It creates less of this like freak out reaction in our bodies. If you're like, it's just bite size, right? It's just 2 pounds at a time. It's just drinking more water. It's eating more vegetables. Something else that Carla keeps talking about that I'm going to adopt as well, because the evenings is where I just like go into a spiral and wind up eating all the things, is dinner and done. So maybe that's a simple thing you can apply no matter what program you're doing. You have your dinner and then you're done. You know, if you need something to have, if you need to have something in your hands, have a cup of tea or make yourself a sparkling water, okay? But dinner and done, 2 pounds at a time. And then she calls it hands on the wheel, that having the cup of tea or something in the evening that's not food. So that's what I'm implementing this week. I don't know about my movement. I have an appointment with Carrie. I'm super excited to see her. She's my physical therapist, pelvic floor guru, and we're gonna figure out what's happening with my body. Because you know, it sucks when you don't feel well and you want to move, but like your body won't allow you to move. So what can I control? My mindset and my nutrition. So that's what I'm going to focus on this week. And if your mindset's off kilter, nothing ever magically changes until we make an intentional shift to change our focus. What we focus on grows. So if you are focusing on feeling overwhelmed or behind or fat or uncomfortable or whatever mean girl talk is in your brain, if you focus on that, that is your filter, and you will find proof of it everywhere you go. At every turn, every opportunity, we're going to find proof of it. But if you intentionally create a new filter, like I'm going to look for the gratitude in today. I'm going to look for the ways I'm winning. I'm going to look for the fun. I'm going to seek those things out. You put on that filter and it does change how you see things. It's not about toxic positivity. It's not about only being a Pollyanna. It is just about choosing an intentional filter of how you're going to show up. Because we can all go through life and be like, this is all the proof that I'm sucking. Or you can go through life and be like, this is the proof that I'm prioritizing my journey. And even if it's imperfect or messy and non-linear, I'm still a work in progress. And I'm going to celebrate that, because it's never about the end goal. The end goal is always the side perk. It is the benefit to who we become along the way. The decisions we make, the things we prioritize, the promises we keep, and our willingness to just be a work in progress, right? So this morning I'm having a yogurt parfait, and I'm having some little chicken sausages, and I'm gonna drink my water, and I'm gonna work on my mindset, and I'm gonna log all that here, okay? Okay, if you need anything, let me know. I am behind on Messenger, but I'm working through that today. And tomorrow night is cooking club, so make sure you get on there. All right? All right.